I am not happy. This was yesterday, March the 2nd's ride, 15.2 miles, and all I had left when I got home was 2 bars. It's a long cry from the 70-plus mile range that Toga guaranteed us. Now pay attention to the distance, 5.3 miles, and the ascent, 910 feet and a minus 903 feet. And you can see the little chart at the top. So basically I went up 900 feet and also came down 900 feet. 900 feet up puts a strain on the motor. 900 feet down is coasting. I don't know what that adds, but here's another full disclosure. It was 37 degrees out when I did this ride. And the bike is in my garage, and it's approximately 37 degrees in the garage also. Let's take a look at my mods. It's not that heavily modified of a bike. What mods could possibly be causing the lower range? Well, the first thing you look at is the new tires, the Shinko tires. As you can see from a previous video, link will be up there. They weigh a little bit more, not a whole lot more. I think a pound and change more than the other tires. They're not as slick, so they got the big knobbies. The knobbies are wind resistance, but they're only 16-inch interior diameter, 20 on the outside. The rotational mass of the tires is more. That adds a little bit of strain to the mileage. The front tire was the first one I did, and I put a heavy-duty Kenda motorcycle tire in there. This is that stock piece of shit inner tube, comes with the bike. This is in the back. So in the front, I've got a little bit more weight because that Kenda replacement tube does weigh more. There's really no more weight on here. The front forks were replaced and they weigh 5 pounds less. And I'm gonna give this whole box back here, which I do not have a battery in yet, but that box there weighs less than the 5 pounds. The handlebars, 2-inch riser. So instead of my hands being here, my hands are here. I'm still sitting up, full size body blocking the wind. I don't think that has any change or effect on the mileage or wind resistance. So it's 38 degrees in the garage right now. Everybody says batteries don't get the same performance when it's cold, but why do we store our batteries in the refrigerator? Yesterday's report of under 16 miles and back home with 2 bars, it's not acceptable. Even in the winter, it's not acceptable. Right now, I'm just at a loss, but we are not letting one day bad mileage range affect us yet. We're gonna do another test today. I'm waiting for it to warm up. I run 20 pounds in the front, 25 in the back. These tires are really rated to run under 20 pounds front and rear on motorcycles that weigh 200 to 400 pounds. I don't think tire pressure has that much of an effect on it. I'm at a loss. Riding an hour a day is not acceptable. I was level 3, mostly throttle. The only time I pedaled was to keep speed up around that 20 mile an hour range, or just because I felt like it. We're gonna document this whole ride on Gaia GPS. Kind of depressing, $2,000 bike, Indiegogo, and I'm still dumping another $1,000 into it between forks and batteries and tires, upgrade brakes. This is a juiced junk bike. Know what you're getting into before you get one of these. 46 degrees, sunny, beautiful day. Gaia GPS. Record. Mileage zeroed out. Mode 3. can't take anymore. I don't know if I even need another battery. It hurts. It hurts my ass. Mountain biking. 18.4 miles. 970 feet of ascent. 2 bars. 18.6 miles. Close enough. I had a feeling I got more mileage today. Okay, so here's my route and my statistics from day 2 according to Jaya GPS. So 18.5 miles. Average speed 14.2, maximum 33. And I was out for an hour and 15 minutes. Here's what's interesting. Side by side, day 1 was 4 degrees cooler, but still not really cold, at least by my standards. I got 3 more miles today. Average speed was a little bit higher, although my maximum speed was a mile lower, but you really can't count that because I didn't take the exact same routes. Day 1 on the left, day 2 on the right. Day 2, I got a little bit further. My maximum speed was a little bit less, but my average speed was a little bit higher. And I also had an extra 60 feet plus and minus of elevation change. Tomorrow's going to be the same temperature as it was yesterday, around 42 degrees. I'm going to go out and do this again. Try to drain the battery down to 2 bars and see what the numbers look like there. Those numbers are too small for me. But yeah, I'm all zeroed out. Okay, refreshed. 41 degrees. Record. It records in the background. That's what I like about it. And we get some tunes. Let's go lithium. I think that's going to be proof right there that wind resistance has a lot to do with it. So on that run down the hill, speedometer never even got to 30. And I was standing up the whole time. So I'm thinking that if Toga Harris got 70 plus miles, maybe he was wearing spandex. ass is killing me. Okay, this is day 3. 2 bars, 18.1 miles. $18 miles. Almost 1,100 feet of up and down. We took a different path today. There's our path. This is pretty depressing to me. Day 1 on the left, 15.3 miles, 18.4 in the middle, and let's just call that 18 on the last day. Now that is with returning home with 2 bars. So if I wanted to push it a little bit further and return with 1 bar or even less on fumes, as we used to say, I could maybe get 20 miles off of 1 battery. That sucks. So for about $450, which is basically what it's going to cost me to put another 52 volt 20 amp hour battery in a case with a wiring harness on the back of this bike, I'll be able to get 40 miles. And for what that's worth, my ass will never be able to handle 40 miles with this stock seat. So guess what the next modification is? That's right, a fucking seat. Well, stay tuned. I'm gonna be ordering my new spare battery within the week, and I gotta do something with the seat, and I got an idea for that. So that's it for now. Thanks for hanging out. See ya.